Hi everybody, it's almost midnight, it's almost 2025. Here I am spending it with you guys. I want to do a pick a card, and then if I have enough energy and you guys are on here. Ooh, hold on, someone called, and last time they did that, can you hear me, Inara? Because when someone called my audio, let me know if you can hear me or if I need to like get back on. Dang it. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. One time it like cut out my whole reading audio. I want to do a pick a card on what's lovable about you, and then if we have time and people are in here and everyone's not like out drunk on New Year's Eve, then I might do some free questions too, okay? So I want to do what's lovable about you. Pile 1 is this beach rock. Pile 2 is this amethyst. And pile 3 is a river stone. Okay, so these are your 3 options. I don't know if you can see them down there on my table, but just a random message. I didn't want it to be directed at any person and what they think of you, but this is just in general, like from spirit, from the universe, from wherever your higher self, messages you might need to hear about why you're lovable, basically. So let's get into number 1, and then if you guys hang out, I'll take questions at the end. Okay, number 1 is the beach rock. Let's look at why are you lovable. My site is down for maintenance right now, you guys, so give me a sec to get that back up if you want to book with me in 2025. I can't believe it's January. It's crazy. Okay, I didn't pre-select or pre-shuffle, so we're gonna pull the cards live. Hi Inara. Hi, my bestie is the best. Thank you. I kind of dressed up for you guys, but like only from the waist up. I still got my beanie and my sweats on. I like being comfortable. I'm neurodivergent and I have to be comfortable. It's like my thing. Aw, you guys are super lovable, pile 1. You got the 2 of Cups. So you're like a really good friend. You're a really good partner. You give yourself wholeheartedly. You really invest in people. You really like dive headfirst into relationships, friendships, partnerships. Hi, Dumb Nugget. What's up? Hi, Ashish. Hi, you guys. Happy New Year. Hi, Luis Calderon. What's up? Did you say oui? Is that French? I should know. I'm like 80% French. We're doing a pick a card on why are you lovable. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, and then we'll do questions at the end if we have time. Okay, free questions. Hi, Exotic Sundays. What's up, you guys? Happy New Year. Queen of Swords. You're also very intellectual, but not in like an overbearing kind of annoying way. You're just like smart. You're just studious. You just know a lot of things. Maybe you hyperfixate on certain topics. Maybe you are educated. Maybe you're just street smart. But this is a lovable and admirable about you because it's like, you know your facts, you know your business. You're not ignorant. You're not lazy. You really want to know about certain subjects, the world, the people around you. Maybe you like take time to get to know people too, and that's extra lovable. I'm just reading what you guys are saying. Happy New Year. Please give me divine guidance for the new year. Okay, we're gonna get to questions, okay? So I will. Also, people just feel really close to you with the 2 of Cups here. People are naturally drawn to you. It's easy to like you, to want to be around you. Your energy is very warm and inviting, and Lovable. You don't scare away people with your intelligence. I feel like you don't use it to belittle people or to talk down to people. You use it to like educate people and spread awareness. Maybe you're an activist. Maybe you talk about subjects that you really care about, like the environment or classism or culture war or whatever, like whatever kind of piques your interest. I feel like people just listen to you going off about certain subjects and they're kind of like, oh, like they're so smart. So it's like a lovable, cute, quirky side of your personality. 10 of Pentacles. You're the kind of person that people can rely on, people want to build with. I feel like you're pretty family oriented, whether that's your natural family or the family you kind of like chose, like more like friends circles. Hi Jewel. Well, what? I'll get you guys' questions at the end, okay? So I will keep them in the chat and I'll scroll back up. I'm gonna do why are you guys lovable, just like a quick pick a card, and then we'll go get to that. I didn't know if anyone would jump on tonight. I thought you guys would all be busy. I thought I was the only one gonna be home by myself. Bryant Rudy, I have a hard time believing this stuff. I don't know. Why don't you tell me what's what? Oh, we got a skeptic. All right. I'll read you, Bryant. We'll see if I can win you over. Will I get my dream job and I'm home alone? Yo, I'm social. I'm like an ambivert. I'm social, but I'm also a homebody. I don't mind being home. Your family loves you. The people in your life love you. You take care of people is the energy I'm getting. You're very nurturing. You check in on people, like how are you doing? You remember details about people, maybe events, birthdays, funny memories, and you like bring them back up. It's like a nurturing vibe, but not in like an overbearing way. Like you allow people space to be themselves is what I'm seeing, but you still have like care and concern for people. Like you make sure people get home safely. If someone's like their energy looks off to you, you might pull them aside and be like, hey, are you all right? Or what's going on? You kind of like pick up on things like that. What's up, Luke? Will I finally break 85 on an IQ test this year? Okay. I'll keep your questions in the chat, guys, and I will do those. Huge skeptic here. Jess the butt. Why are you here then? Okay, we'll see if we can win you over. But I'm not an introvert, extrovert, or an ambivert. I'm a... At least you're honest, Jess. That card is for me, Jeffrey Williams. Was that for me? Bryant Rudy, so I'm doing a quick pick a card. So you can claim whichever reading you want. I'm doing pile 1, which is this rock. Pile 2 is the, now I'm blinking. Oh my God. You guys know what this is, right? Okay. And then pile 3 is a river stone. This is amethyst. Okay. Oh my God. Brain fart. So you can pick up whatever pile you want. We'll do really short and then I'll get to your guys' personal questions if you guys are still in here. I wish they brought back the 1976 four-door long, but I like old cars too, Austin. I love old cars, like old classics. Amethyst. Thank you, Anara. I knew that. I just... Okay, let's do a couple more cards for pile 1. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're always learning, even if it's not in a school setting or like traditional education. I'm getting like the energy of like an anthropologist. Like you study people, maybe you study groups, locations, cultures. Maybe you just like learn about random countries or places that you're in, like pique your interest. You might be like a world traveler, or you want to be, so you just like learn about a lot of different things, even history, art, stuff like that. And this is also like you're very lovable because you have a lot of potential. People know that you're always growing, you're always looking for like something else to like tickle your brain, basically. Some of you are neurodivergent. Some of you are artists with this too. So it's cute and lovable because it's like you don't give up on yourself. You have like special interests and you pursue them. I feel like when people are like in conversation with you, it's really interesting. There's always something to talk about, and you seem to be able to relate to people in a lot of different ways. Pile 1, riverbed. I'm hoping Ford starts building sedans again. Terrible idea to stop in the middle of first place. Happy New Year from, where's that? New Zealand? Hi odds. ATK 9000. Hunting, fishing, loving every day. Thank God. Ugh, I'm jealous. I love fishing. Hunting too, although I don't like killing things, but I like target practice, like shooting. God made me this way. Are you like a country boy? Jez, Happy New Year from Australia. Oh, hi. Happy New Year from America. I'm over in Portland, Oregon. If you want to tickle my brain, eat. Don't be inappropriate. I eat mycelium. I don't know what that means. Is that like a stimulant? What's mycelium, Jesse? Happy New Year from North Dakota. What's up? Hi, Anara. North Queensland, Australia. I want to go to Australia someday. It seems so fun. You guys are crazy over there. It just seems like you guys are a good time. You guys are distracting me. Mushrooms. Okay, I love mushrooms for brain, like cognitive stimulation. Gelder DeLon, Happy New Year. What's up, Bryant? Formerly of Asheville, North Carolina, out of town until spring due to hurricane. Ooh. Oh shit, you got displaced. Are you okay? Is everyone okay over there? I mean, I know the answer is no, but I hope like you and yours are okay. I wish the government would have stepped in. It's kind of messed up that we sent all our money to Ukraine. But anyways, I won't get political on you guys. Come to the Great Barrier Reef. Okay, I'm down. My friend said there's like, is that where there's really good surfing over there? Oh, that'd be fun, except I'm scared of sharks. Don't you guys have crocodiles in the water over there too? That's scary. Does rock energy really have an effect? Yes. Everything holds vibrations and energy in the universe. If it's like a physical object, it all has a vibration. Even water, humans, dirt, rocks, all of it, and even has memory. So this one's special to me because it's a river rock from where my ex's ashes were spread. So that's just a little side tangent. My wife and kids are okay. Oh, thank God. Her family's okay, but I lost a lot of, oh my God, friends. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my God. That's just so, that's so traumatizing. Oh my God. Cornelius Hamilton. Hi, Queen. What's up, Cornelius? What's up? Oh, well, I hope you guys were able to like have services for them or some kind of memorial. That just like makes my stomach turn. Random rice. Oh yeah, I answered your rock question. Okay, 2 more cards, pile 1, and we'll move on. 7 of Pentacles. You really pour your heart into things. You might be into like gardening. You might nurture just like projects, people, things around you. You like working with your hands in some kind of capacity. I'm seeing whether this is like tinkering on trucks or making jewelry or like painting or DIY projects. You like to kind of like get your hands dirty or like roll up your sleeves and like get into an activity. It really like just makes you feel connected or in some kind of way. It might pleasure your like inner child, like just make you kind of giddy. Unfortunately, a lot of them are still, oh my God. Recovery is ongoing. I hope that they send more help over there, like rescue teams. It was pissing me off that they were like not letting those like guys fly the helicopter when they were trying to save people. Like, what the hell? Why not? Oh, okay. One more card, pile 1. You're lovable because you're a jack of all trades with the 2 of Pentacles here. You can carry a lot. You might just have really strong character. Maybe you have like a day job and a side hustle. Maybe you're like a parent and you have kids and pets and friends. Maybe you're really involved in your community if you're not a parent. People just see you kind of like doing a million different things. Maybe you have a lot of hobbies or interests. Some of you like to dance. I'm seeing like camping. Somebody plays the tambourine. Some of you is really connected to like the stars and the moons. You might even like dance under the moon kind of thing. So you might be a little witchy, a little into like the esoteric side of life. Some of you are into like bongo drum. Is that what it is? Bongo drums. That's what I'm trying to say. So some of you are like music buffs. I feel like people, when they have like a crush on you, they like to watch you in your element. If you're like bobbing to music or singing or like dancing or playing an instrument, you kind of get in like your zone and it's really like attractive and cute. You seem really fun, Pal 1. You're definitely lovable. It's like a really interesting personality. I really like it. And other people do too. So don't be too hard on yourself, Pal 1. You seem like a cool cat to me. Oh, thanks, Anar, for saying that. Yeah, I've lost friends too, and that's not easy. It's really not. I feel like losing anyone you care about is not easy, and if death is such a final thing, I've gone through a lot of grief in my life, and it's just, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's just not. It's not easy to deal with, and it just, if they really meant a lot to you, I feel like you kind of carry that with you the rest of your life. Does rock energy function effectively if someone has a negative mindset that repels things? What do you mean, like using it to heal a negative attitude? It can. We call them crystals. I like rocks because I'm kind of like a scavenger. I don't know, I like finding like random things and taking them home with me and using them in my like rituals and like spiritual practices. So this one's like sentimental because it's from a beach I go to, and this one's sentimental because it's where I spread my ex's ashes. Hey baby, hey Drew, what's up? Okay, pile 2. So pile 1, that was the beach rock, and pile 2 is the amethyst. This is one of my favorite crystals. It helps with like psychic abilities, it's protective, it helps you with creativity. It can like protect you while you're dreaming. Sometimes I put it by my bed. It can help you like protect you while you astro project if you're into that kind of thing. I really want to try ayahuasca. I was watching this documentary on, what's his name, the football player? Oh, Aaron Rodgers. He's like spiritual, and so he was like talking about ayahuasca, and I was like, ugh, it scares me because it makes you like puke your brains out, but I want to do it, and like maybe when I'm done having kids, I want to do it like in a like on a vacation, like an isolated, they like go to do it like in retreats, and I don't know, like as a spiritual thing, not just like get high. I'm sober. Me too. What's up, Kenneth? I wouldn't be alone. She sent me home a couple days ago. Aww. Okay, I am gonna get to questions at the end, so we'll ask. She sent you home. Were you guys fighting, or is she being weird? I also like clear quartz. Oh, yes, look up the studies about Nikola Tesla and clear quartz. It will blow your mind. Basically, it's like a key to untapped energy that we don't really use. The government likes to squash any kind of information, in my opinion, that's not profitable or that might cut into their profits. So anyway, it's a free energy source. He built like his whole company on it. It's like really fascinating. But yeah, clear quartz was my first crystal. My best friend gave me one. I lost it. Someday I'll find it, but it's misplaced somewhere. Okay, pile 2. Sorry, I'm a little ADHD and I'm also autistic, so I get like really distracted, you guys. Oh, neurodivergent, okay. I'm not stupid, I'm just intellectually spicy. The Magician, pile 2. You're lovable because you are like literally magic personified. Maybe you're a little bit spiritual. If you're not, it's like you just have a way of like touching people, and not like in a creepy way, but like in like a energetic way. Like you draw people to you, you make an impact on them. You have a way of seeing people for who they really are and making them feel seen and making them feel appreciated is what I'm seeing. You also might be naturally lucky, like you're a natural alchemist. If you really put your mind to something, you can change the outcome. You can shift, what's it called? Like, is it quantum jumping? Where you can like shift into a different timeline, basically. What about malachite? I don't know. I don't know all the crystals. I just kind of learn about each one as I hear about them, or if I get one for my own collection, then I study what it's about. Which is kind of the way I recommend doing it. Page of Swords. You guys are a bunch of smarties, huh? I mean, I guess it makes sense why you guys are on here with me and not out and about. You're probably more intellectual homebodies. Sometimes you have your head in the clouds, like you like to dream of like future things that maybe don't exist, or like how the world should be, or you kind of have like really like a vast, expansive perspective of things, like the way you say situations and conflict and countries and war. Like you kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture. You don't get caught up by what society says or what you should think, or even laws. Like you don't like being told what to think. You definitely think for yourself here. You also like to talk about these things too. Like it's really cute when you're going off about subjects that interest you, or like the book that you've just read, or a documentary that you watched with your friends, or something like that. Like your mind is very playful and energetic, and I'm kind of getting the energy of like manic, but not in like a cuckoo kind of way. It's like you get excited and you get on a roll or something. I'm a science freak. I know, I nerd out. I like nerding out. I think it's fun. It's not fun to be dumb, you know what I mean? So why not learn random stuff? You have more to talk about. It's, I don't know. And it helps you like connect with people if you like randomly know stuff that they also know. Okay, you got 2 cards, pile 2. 3 of Cups. You're a good time. Maybe you like to party a little bit. Maybe have a wild side. I feel like you make friends easily, or people just like you. Even if you don't remain friends or don't keep in contact, like when people come across your path, it's just a good time. Like whether you're out at a concert or with friends, or you go to an event, or like a real friendship, I don't know, you just engage with people in a really cool way. You're memorable. So this is like a lovable aspect of you. You're also a really good friend. You're very loyal to your friends. I feel like you treat your friends like family. You might be closer to your friends than your family, or some of them. Hi, Paxton Pode. Am I letting it crust? I have a pizza. I don't know what you mean, but let me know. Oh, I forgot I pulled this one. 9 of Swords. You're a little bit self-critical, a little bit anxious. You might have Virgo placements. That just kind of always comes out when I think of anxiety, because Virgo is very self-critical. They're kind of perfectionistic. So you might overthink at times. But this is like cute and lovable to people, because it's like you give a fuck. You care. You care if you hurt people's feelings. You care if people like you. Not like it affects your self-worth if they don't, but you want them to. You want to get along. You want to be at peace with people. You want to be amicable with people. You don't like tension. You don't like conflict. I don't feel like you like drama. Um, and also, yeah, some of you have been through grief. I don't know. I guess this is just lovable because it's relatable, or a lot of people have also been through dark periods in their life. So it's like they like that you're not perfect because you would be too much like on a pedestal if you were perfect. But because you've been through some shit, you have hard stories to tell, it makes you um, more human. It makes you more connectable. Does that make sense? Um, like it allows for you to make deeper connections, and so in turn, you're lovable. Not in like a trauma bonding kind of way, but like camaraderie. Like you share stories. Like I don't know. Maybe you just run into people and you randomly share a story, and they're like, "Oh, me too," and then it strikes up conversation, and people are like, "Wow, that's a cool person," or they really understood where I was coming from, or something to that effect. You also might like the color red, or look really good in the color red. I think red looks good on everyone, don't they say? This is your pile. I'm a Sag too, Anara. I love Sages. We're like annoying, but we're like so funny and smartasses at the same time. Like, I don't know. It's like we grow on people. That's so funny because I was watching the Aaron Rodgers documentary and I was like, he's so annoying. And then I got like 10 minutes in and I was like, okay, I like him. He's cool. I was like, I looked it up and he's a Sag. And I'm like, I'm not surprised. I was like, Sages are always like that. Like sometimes we like rub people the wrong way, but then they end up falling for us anyway because we are cool people. Have you ever met another Sag and they're like annoying and then you end up liking them? I swear it only happens with Sages. I guess it always happens with Tauruses too. Sometimes Taurus and I butt heads, but then we end up liking each other. It's funny. It's just, I don't know, maybe my astrology, but the High Priestess, you just know things. You can read people really well. You can read a room. You read energy. You're not tone deaf. You understand that like you have to kind of cater to different audiences, right? So you're not gonna go like bark at a toddler, and you're not gonna like you're an elder like a lecture. Like you respect kind of people's place in the world, and you kind of shift gears where it's appropriate. Does that make sense? So that you can honor someone's position or honor someone's idea of themselves. Like you might be softer with a child, and you might be more firm with a colleague. Like you know how to shift gears like that, and people appreciate that you take the time to do that because it matters to them, I guess, or it makes you more likable, more lovable, more respectable in a way. Your ideas also gain you respect, and people like listening to the things you talk about, the things you think about, the things that you know, like the wisdom you gain. I feel like you have a lot of life wisdom, even if you're younger in years. You observe things like experiences, you absorb them, and you kind of break it down and be like, okay, what can I learn from this? What lesson? Like you're introspective, and people appreciate that. You don't just go through life on autopilot. I feel like you actually pay attention, or maybe you've gone through like awakening and you pay attention. What's up, Jewel? Aries rule. I like Aries too. Fire signs. I actually like all the signs for different reasons. Happy New Year's. What's up, Seraph? Happy New Year's, all you guys. I hope you guys have a good year, for real. Some of you are really cool. Like you do really cool haircuts, hairstyles. Maybe dye your hair a lot. I feel like you also have cool threads or fits or jewelry. Like there's something about your outer aesthetic that really complements your personality, your age, complements maybe your skin tone, your hair color. Like it all just kind of works is what I'm seeing. And draws people to you. I feel like you also seem naturally safe and protective, pile 2. This looks like a medical scarf on her, but it's not. So it's like you're very kind of motherly or fatherly, like you take care of people. You're just kind of like no man left behind kind of thing. Like you would never go out with friends and not make sure that they get home okay. Like you either give people rides home, you make them like text you when they get home. You're kind of like that friend. It's really sweet. And I feel like you see things, like you just pick up on things. Some of you have a strong intuition or maybe little psychic ability that you haven't tapped into or that needs to develop more. Not another fake. Oh, I'm so scared. Hi, truth. That's ironic. Not a fake, bro. You think I would come on here for free, for fun, and just lie to you guys? No. I'm actually kind of shy. I wouldn't do this shit for no reason. And I'm not scared of whatever you got to say, okay? Plenty old to know who the hell I am, and you're not gonna tell me about myself. So if you're gonna be rude, you can just exit. If you're gonna be nice, you can stay. It's up to you. It's not gonna affect me at all. I truly don't give a fuck. I do tarot too, and I'm supposed to have a good 2025. Okay, we'll get to questions. Let's do one more card for pile 2. Yeah, the Empress. You're very lovable because you're beautiful for one. I feel like you're attractive in your own way. Doesn't have to be the standard of beauty, but I feel like people find you attractive. They find your personality attractive, your charisma, your charm, your intellect. Some of you are mothers, or you want to be, or you might just act this way with people in your life, like your nieces, your nephews, your family, your friends. You're very caring. I'm getting some water sign energy here, earth sign energy, which could be Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be though. Some of you align really strongly with the moon cycles, whether you pay attention to astrology or not, you really do. Your energy kind of flows with the moon cycles. So if you are feeling kind of off, or all of a sudden you have a burst of energy, like it might benefit you to pay attention to that. So you can utilize it if you want to. Oh, thanks, Mikey. I bet you're hot too. I kind of dress up for you guys. Not really. I still wore my sweatpants, you know. Nice dimples. I only have one. It's just a dimple. I don't know if that's typical, but I don't have 2 dimples. I just have one. So pile 2, you're really interesting. You're really cool. You're very compassionate. You're also a little spicy. Some of you might be neurodivergent. Some of you are magicians. And some of you, this is just a natural energy that you embody. The way you move through life is very watery, like you're very intuitive, you trust your instincts, and people are drawn to your energy is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's move on so we can get to questions. Thank you for watching, Amethyst. Okay, pile 3, this is a river rock. Let's get into why you're lovable, and then we'll see what questions are in the chat that I can answer. Okay. Strength card. Ooh, you might have Leo energy or fire. You don't have to. You have a very strong heart chakra. Even when you're unhealthy, even when it's blocked, it always overcomes. Like it helps you get through hard times. Your love for yourself, your love for other people. You feel very connected to the collective. You feel very connected to soulmates, people in your life. You're also protective here with the Lamb. Like, you might lead in a gracious way. I don't feel like you're too aggressive or overbearing, but you might come across really sweet, but you are very strong at the same time. You have a duality, all of us do, but I feel like you're in control of both sides of it. Like, you know how to be soft when it's appropriate, you know how to be firm when it's appropriate, and that kind of thing. You like standing up for the underdog. You also like to challenge yourself. Maybe you're an athlete, artist, entertainer, maybe in your career field, at school. I feel like you set goals and you're always challenging yourself. You don't like to feel stagnant in life. You like to feel like you're always moving and growing, and this is like an asset. You also might wear your heart on your sleeve. You're emotionally intelligent. You're not afraid to speak your mind, tell people how you feel, tell them you care about them. Hi guys, Happy New Year, Chris. Happy New Year, Alan. We're on our last pile of why you're lovable, and then I'll take your guys' questions, and I'll scroll up and try to take them in order, okay? I'm just doing 6 cards for each pile. Ace of Cups. Are you a lover? Are you a hopeless romantic, pile 3? Aww. This is so funny because some of you were in here earlier. I told you this is a river rock from the river where they spread my ex's ashes that he actually got murdered. It's a crazy story. I might do a story time on it one time, but I don't know if I can do it without crying. He was a total lover boy, so that's funny. It's just fitting. Yeah, I won't get into it. I won't talk too much about him, but anyway. So again, I'm seeing water energy. You might have a water Venus or a water moon. You don't have to. It's just, you feel your emotions, you express your emotions. You like telling people that you care about them. You don't care about looking stupid. You like reminding people that you care about them. You might say I love you a lot to your family and friends. You might give really good hugs. You like to like grab people. Ooh. Dropping cards. You're welcome, Alan. Muggins PayPal. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, you love love. You like to be in love. You like to show people love. You might like to talk about love or preach love. You're just cute. Like, it's like Care Bear kind of energy, if some of you know that old cartoon from the 80s. 5 of Wands. You're not afraid of a fight. You won't back down. You stand up for the people that you care about. You might fight for causes. I'm getting like activist energy here. Maybe news reporter kind of energy. You like to expose things. You like to get into debates. You like to talk things out. You don't like lies or stupidity. So you like kind of engaging with people, dialoguing with people, discussing with people, spreading information that you see as important. So you have like a deep well of knowledge, pile 3, and you like to reference it maybe when you get in an argument or something. I feel like this is cute. It's kind of like lawyer energy or like a professor. Like, you kind of like go off sometimes or tell people what they should know or an interesting thing, or I don't know. You're not afraid of haters. You're not afraid of like people that try to mock you or challenge you. I don't feel like you're overly confrontational, but you're not afraid to confront something if it needs to be like hashed out or talked about or settled. Okay, Anara, I'll take one of your questions and then I'll answer others and then come back around if I have time, okay? Reunite with an old friend. Okay. person get in a relationship in January? A different person or the same friend? And will you get your dream job? Okay, what question do you want me to answer first? And then I'll answer some others and come back. Okay, 3 more cards, pile 3. Page of Cups. You might be kind of poetic. You really get into like movies and cinema and art and music and storytelling, maybe documentaries or good books. You like connecting with people. You like sharing your feelings in your heart. You like hearing other people. Like, you're very interested in people's story, what they've been through, what they've learned, how they see the world. Like, you find it fascinating. You might be into psychology or having discussions with people, stuff like that. You might have like a really cool role model or someone you look up to, or it's like you get crushes on people, and not always in a romantic way. Does that make sense? Like, you might like meet a new person or see a celebrity or a public figure and be like, wow, they're just really a cool person. It's kind of like a platonic thing. Like, you get platonic crushes. You might also get like romantic ones too. But I'm kind of that way. Like, I can have a crush on someone and it not be romantic. I'm just like, oh, they're so cute, or I just like them. Or I'm just like fascinated by the things that they know or the experiences they've been through. I don't know. I think humans are just really interesting, personally. The Chariot. You might like to travel. You might like to go out and about, try new foods, try new places, meet new people. Some of you are mixed race, so you have like a really wide variety of ancestors in your DNA, cultures. Like, there's a lot of things running through your veins and your blood that like inspires you. And I feel like each of these groups of people kind of try to get you to learn about their heritage and culture, because it's going to enrich you in some kind of way. Some of you are also into cars, horses, and literally travel. Maybe you want to see the world. Maybe you like going for like a nice drive when you're stressed out, or you just want to enjoy the weather with like the windows rolled down. Maybe you like flying to see people if you have that kind of money. It's not that you can't sit still and like be in your own energy. You have like a like a thirst for life that's really healthy and very youthful and very fun. You like new experiences. It shapes your perception, and every time you go to a new place or meet someone new, you're like amazed at how it kind of expands your understanding of things. And so it's almost like addictive to you. Like, you really like feeding that itch. Like, oh, I just want to see that beautiful place and like taste and smell those aromas, and like, I don't know, you like being immersed in experiences is what I'm trying to say. Hello from Virgin. Oh, hi, Norway. I've been there. What's up, Kiki? Norway is so beautiful. You guys gotta go if you're ever in Europe. My friend lives there. I had a foreign exchange student in high school, and me and my best friend went to go visit her, and it was so fun. It's such a cool country. That was a long time ago, but I loved it. I went to like the piano bar there, and I got like blackout drunk, and my dumb little 19-year-old head thought it would be a good idea to like stand on the piano, because in America we like get up on tables and dance in the bars. It was not a good idea. They kicked me out, guys. The next day I was like, what happened? I didn't even remember. I was so wasted. I don't drink like that. I don't drink at all anymore, but I was like a kid. I was like a teenager, okay? You're only allowed to embarrass yourself like that when you're young. I think it was Oslo. I think so. It was right on the coast. I think it was Oslo. I can't remember. It's so cute. I loved Norway, honestly. It's so pretty. I love your guys' cobblestone streets. Like, we don't really have that here. Like a little bit, but not all over. We're like newer. We don't have like such ancient architecture, not ancient. We don't have historical architecture, not as old as European cities. So that's like a really pretty part of Europe, and traveling different places that are older than America, because we're kind of like a newer country. You know, we developed in the last like what, 200-300 years. So going other places is so fascinating to me because we don't have that same history. At least you didn't fall off. Yeah, I mean, I hope I was at least dancing good. I don't know. Like, that's so embarrassing. I cringe to think about that because sober me would never disrespect a piano. Like, I used to play piano. Like, that's not okay. You should not get on top of them. So I'm not even like mad that they kicked me out because I was being dumb. But in my drunk little head, I thought it was a good idea. They were playing my favorite song, like the song I Would Walk 500 Miles. And I was all excited they're playing the song, so I like got up to dance. Anyway, enough about that. Norway better than USA? I think so, in different ways. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, America used to be cooler, but like people are so tense and there's a lot of like BS going on in our country. You guys get like free school. Your guys' food is so good and it's not pumped full of a bunch of chemicals to try to kill you. Yeah, I would think I would live in Norway over America for sure. The people are really sweet there. Like, you guys are smart and a little bit reserved, but like everyone was really fun and nice that we met. My ancestry is Anglo-Saxon, Picts, Celts, and Nordic Viking. Oh, cool. I bet you're a little feisty with the Viking in you. What state do you live in? Me? I'm in Oregon. I'm on the West Coast. Aw, thanks, Jake. I'm single, but not really looking because I'm a mom. Where are you? Portland. I'm in Portland, Oregon, the weirdest city in America, and we're proud of it. We're just a bunch of hippies over here, okay? Hippies that are radical in our beliefs, usually. Norway is chill, too much tension in the USA. Yeah. I went over there when George Bush was president and everyone was like hating on it. And I was like, I didn't even vote for him. I'm not old enough to vote yet. There are really cool parts about America. I just feel like the people in charge have kind of ruined it for a lot of us. But anyway, Andy. That's the same name as my brother, so no offense, but that would kind of creep me out. Chris Berry, I'm West Coast too. Oh, I've been to Vancouver, Canada. Oh, it's so pretty there. And I love that you guys speak French. Is it different? Is the Canadian French different than like France French? Probably a little bit. I mean, I know there's like different dialects within, like I know the Spanish, like the Spanish from Spain is different from the Mexico and South American Spanish. And I know there's like dialects within, like even in Europe, when they speak the same language, sometimes they have different, like, I don't know how you say it, like, not nicknames, oh my God, like slang words, dialect, like subgroups within different languages. I wish I could speak a lot more languages, but I get distracted when I'm trying to learn. Ontario is cool too. Oh, hold on. Waking baby girl up. Okay, we're good. You're from Portland too? Okay. Accents. Is that what it is, Jake? I don't know. Ontario is cool too. I was born in, oh my God, I can't pronounce this. Don't laugh at me. Ljubljana, Slovenia. Grew up in Turku, Finland. Oh, cool. I'm a little bit Finnish. And living in Bergen, Norway. Oh, that's cool. Urban vernacular. What does that mean? Y'all don't laugh. Sometimes when I'm like on display, I get nervous and my mind blanks out. Hope she's okay. Yeah, baby girl's okay. She's sleeping right here. Isa. I don't know what you're saying, Inara, but I'm going to get to your question. Oh, you guys, okay, sorry. I'll stop reading the chat and finish this reading so we can get on to questions. Pile 3, you got Queen of Swords 2. So you do kind of nerd out. You are intellectual as well. You're very smart, whether it's street smart, book smart, neuro smart, whether you're highly educated or not. Like, you have a very healthy brain. Like, maybe you are very good at puzzles, maybe you read a lot, maybe you keep up on current events. Some of you are also into like martial arts or some like fighting. It doesn't have to be martial arts. It could be like kung fu or swords. What's that called with swords? Oh, I know the word. You know what I'm taking? Fencing. Like, some of you are into like some kind of like fighting, like combat sports, which that's cool. West coast of Scotland. Oh, jealous. I bet Scotland's pretty too. Virgin, not virgin. Okay. Are you new to tarot? No. I got into it. I've had like gifts my whole life, and I've always had visions and dreams and downloads and been like a sixth sense. And I kind of ignored it because I grew up Christian and I was taught that it was like evil, and I was kind of scared of it. And I was honestly scared of like all the crazy nightmares and stuff I used to have when I was little. But I got into tarot actually to try to find out about my ex's murder. So I got into it. He died in 2013, but we were disconnected because I was married. So when I got separated from my husband, I went to look him up and found out he had died. So I just like went full FBI mode and tried to find out like who killed him, what happened, and scoured Facebook and talked to everyone he knew and just like tried to piece it together. So I couldn't get enough information physically, and it was a cold case. So it kind of drew me to the occult, to divination. It's honestly what made me want to search something outside of what I was comfortable with for answers. And it's cool because like along the journey, I pieced together all the things from my childhood and it started to make sense. And then throughout that journey, I had just like left the church, and so I don't know, like spirituality just made more sense and fit who I am as a person more and my beliefs more. Like there was, I love people in church, but there were certain things that I just didn't resonate with. And so anyway, I kind of think that God belongs outside of the walls of a church, outside of a box. That's the only thing I don't like about religion. I respect it, but I feel like it puts God in a box, and that's what I don't like about it. So if that makes sense. Some of you are also world travelers here with the flags I'm seeing. You might live in a different country from where you're born, a different city. You like to go out and about. And this also expands your knowledge and your perception of the world. And just like different ways that different groups like to live or like to speak, or what's important to them, or different customs, you know, like how people have different greetings in different countries, or something that's like expected in like America might be rude in another country, or vice versa. So like that kind of thing like fascinates you. Yeah, like with her sandals, some of you guys are just like into traveling, hiking, being outdoors. Because it's like healthy for your brain, and I feel like you understand that and you appreciate that. Anyway, am I single or married? I'm very single. I'm a single mom, so I'm probably gonna stay single till my girls are older. But anyway, okay, we're done pile 3. We're done with the pick a card. Saviors, I don't know what that means, Alan. Anyway, I'm just an overprotective mama bear, so love is kind of gonna have to fit like around I don't know. Like, if I could fit it in my life, maybe, but my kids are my priority right now. I've had enough partners and BS, and I've been married, I've been engaged. Been in long-term relationships. I'm just kind of focused on me and my kids right now. Okay. She's like stirring but not waking up. Okay, let me get some of your questions. I'm going back up to the top of the chat. Oh, you like my shirt? Thank you. Thanks, Sanara. Dumb nugget. He erased his. I don't remember what you said. Hi, Aishisha. No, Aishish. Sorry, I added an A there for no reason. Okay, I'm gonna go through and see what questions you guys have posted, and you can add questions if you want me to read for you. Don't ask anything that you don't want me to like talk about to all these people, okay? There's just 12 people in here with me. Okay. Jewel, if you're in here, will my life come together finally? Let's see. I feel like I should just smudge a little bit. Oh, yeah, girl. The Sun card came out. That is like the happiest card in the deck. So I think so. I think 2025 might be your year. I think you're going to find something that fits you. Maybe find the partner that fits you. Connecting with people that really make you feel alive and appreciated and loved. And if you've been feeling like weird or stagnant in your career, I feel like you're going to move in a different direction, or it's finally going to click. And if you've been dealing with something, I feel like there is success coming to that. So that's a big yes. Ooh, for you, Jewel. Okay. Bryant, do you want to ask a question since you're a skeptic? Why don't you tell me what's what? You want me to read you? Okay, don't ask me a question. Let me see. I'm just going to read you. Okay, you're trapped by negative beliefs. Maybe you grew up in a limited environment. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean like you're poor. Maybe your family is kind of... they have like very strict ideas, or everyone kind of like falls in line or thinks the same thing. It's kind of rigid in some kind of way. This bred like fear in you about expanding your knowledge or about entertaining new ideas. I think like you're more comfortable in like the status quo. You're more comfortable staying in line or in a box. But part of you doesn't want to be like... Part of you is yearning for something more, for something. I feel like your higher self is like calling you to like step outside of this box, like not to like trap yourself in your brain. But I feel like you're trapped by fear. Fears of judgment, fears of failure, fears of the unknown, and maybe a little bit about like being uncomfortable. You don't like being comfortable, so you might be like a little bit too, like you like predictable things or something. Did I read you right, Bryant? You have to let me know. Okay, Anara, will you get your dream job? I'll try to get all three of your questions if I have time. The Empress, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. Yeah, she's like all the queens in one. So she's definitely successful, abundant. She like attracts abundance to her like naturally. You're not gonna have to work very hard for this. I mean, you're gonna put in work obviously, but it's gonna flow naturally. Okay. No, I know you weren't being rude, Bryant. You're totally fine. I'm not offended. I'm not offended easily, honestly. not much can really bother me. I'm old over here, you guys. I've been through too much. Will I finally break 85 on IQ test? Okay, Luke. Have you been studying like math or science or language, or what do I want to say? Like, not a dictionary, but maybe you have to know like certain words. Five of Wands. Are you in a really competitive field? I feel like this is hard for you. I don't know if you have a learning disability, if you're neurodivergent, or you may be like undiagnosed neurodivergent. I feel like your brain processes information differently, but that doesn't mean you're stupid, so don't take it that way. If anyone ever says that, that's not true. I feel like you just have like a certain niche or certain things that you're very, very like smart with, like above average smart, but it might not be conventional, if that makes sense. Like, you might be really good at, like, you could take like a motorcycle apart and put it back together. Like, you might have like random talents like that not everyone can just do or pick up on. But it's not like the standardized kind of test. So maybe you feel compared when it's in like a standardized environment or education or school or university. But in the real world, in the passions that you naturally have, that's where your intellect is at. So pursue those things and you're going to be fine. I feel like the things that you're interested in that naturally draw your attention is where your brain wants to be, and that's where you're going to shine, even like above average. So this like standardized IQ test might be hard for you, and that's fine. Like, I feel like it doesn't matter. So try not to give it too much importance unless it's like in your culture, your area, you need it for like school or work. And if you have to go your own path, like if you have to be an entrepreneur, don't be scared to do that. Like, I've had to work day jobs while I built my side jobs and my businesses. People that own their own businesses and are entrepreneurs usually end up more successful in the end. So sometimes it takes us more time to get there, but that's okay. Jesse, you're a skeptic too. Do you want me to read you? Okay, I'll try not to be too personal. I'm just reading you, skeptics, because you're in here. I'll be nice. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, you might have a green thumb. You might have some earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You like doing things independently, but you're always reliable. You're always there for people when they need. You like having your things in order. You don't like people messing with your schedule, your process, your methods. Maybe you have like a method to your madness. Even if your house is in like disarray, it's like you know where everything's at. I feel like you're very diligent, like you're a hard worker, and you're money minded. You know how to budget, you know how to like save for something that you want. I don't feel like you just like frivolously spend your money. You might like more earthy tones. You might look good in like jewels and earthy tones, like greens, reds, purples, browns, even blues, like natural colors that you would see in nature. You feel really at home when you're outside. You might connect with trees in some kind of way. I don't know, maybe you just feel really like relaxed when you're in like a forest or in a big park or somewhere like that. I feel like you have like cool eclectic jewelry or like keepsakes. Like, maybe you have like mementos that mean something to you that people gifted you, or that you bought on like a trip 10 years ago. Like, you're sentimental even if you don't really like show it. Was I right, Jesse? Okay. Let me go. I don't know what you're talking about, Austin, because I like cars, but I don't know like all the models. I just like the look of old cars. I just appreciate them. My grandpa used to have like a bunch of classics. Scrolling through live streams and you popped up. No, you don't have to leave. You guys, I'm just teasing you. Sorry, I'm a Sag. I just tease people, okay? It's a love language. I'm only mean if people are mean. I'm not mean. Jesse the perv. Is he the one that said he's a perv? Hey, he's being honest. Riverbed. I'm hoping Ford starts building sedans again. Yeah, some new cars are just looking weird. Like, I wish they'd bring some of the old body styles back. Is it Ford that just got weird? Like the Mustang, like the new Mustangs are like, what the hell are they doing? I don't know. Anyway. Hunting, fishing, I'm jealous. Austin. Catch a fish for me, okay? And Jez, do they really have like those big ass crocodiles in your ocean? Like, have you ever seen one? The saltwater crocodiles? Those sound terrifying. Like, even as scary as a shark. Okay, I'm looking for you guys' questions. I will pull your other questions, Inara, about your friend and your lover. I'm just seeing if anyone else has questions in case she wakes up. Formerly of Asheville, Oh yeah, Bryant. I hope they get that figured out so you guys can move back. That just sounds like so overwhelming. Come to the Great Barrier. I will. I want to travel. That's my goal, is to make money just so I can travel. Okay, random rice. Does rock energy really have an effect? Most likely rise on maintaining positive mindset. The rocks mainly serve to enhance confidence. Yes, there are some rocks specifically for confidence. I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head. I think Mookite does. Mookite's like a young energy. It inspires like a youthful energy. I know like Aphrodite is really good, and Amazonite is like an empowering one. If you feel drawn to like a stone or crystal, just like Google like the meaning and it'll tell you like the properties it's good for and like how you can use it in like energy work, or keep it in your pocket and it'll kind of amplify those vibes for you, or you can use it in meditation. I'm glad your family's okay, Bryant. Hi, Cornelius. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Yeah, you can use them for different purposes. Inara, you're right. Like, crystals are kind of personal. I feel like you should just only buy ones that you feel drawn to work with. Hi, Drew. Hi, Kenneth. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kenneth. Why did she send you home? Is that what you want me to ask? Sketchy. Why did she send you home? Is she trying to spend New Year's with someone else? Did she start her period? Did you guys get in a fight? Did you say something that offended her, or you didn't talk enough with the King of Swords? Did you guys have an argument? Hold on, I want to see what you said. Kenneth, did you guys get in an argument? Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling down to see if you answer me. No. Okay. Talk to her. I feel like maybe you said something and she took it the wrong way. I don't feel like you meant to offend her, but maybe you did. Maybe it was too much or something. Like, maybe she likes her alone time and she was feeling a little like drained. Like, sometimes introverts just like get socially drained and they like recluse back into like having their alone time. She might have been feeling kind of stupid, like maybe you're smarter than her and it was kind of intimidating. Was this like your guys' like first date or something? I feel like you just need to talk it out with her, but be like very gentle in your approach and be like, hey, did I do something wrong? Happy New Year. And just kind of keep it lighthearted and see if she'll open up to you. Let me go back up. I don't want to miss anybody's questions. You guys just get to stare at my face while I look for these. Awkward. I'm just kidding. Science freak, me too. I don't know what you're talking about. Paxton pods. Are you letting it crust? What does that mean? Oh, Alan, you're a Cancer. My brother's a Cancer. Very intuitive. Like, just knows things. Also very sensitive, but he won't admit it. Like, he takes things really hard. Aries are cool. They're very confident. They're very adventurous. I like that about them. Happy New Year's, Seraph. Did that guy leave? Are you still in here, the truth? I do tarot. Yeah, Nara, you're supposed to have a good 2025. I mean, I pulled the sun for you, so I wouldn't worry. Thanks, Mikey. When I get through other questions in Nara, I'll swing back around to your me and a person. Are we gonna get together in January? Okay. And then will you reunite with your friend? Okay. Shit, I gotta hurry. My phone is running out of battery. Okay. Okay, let's do Justin's question really quick. You like a girl named Olivia. Can you please tell me if she's single? Why don't you ask her? Ask her, Justin. Oh, okay. She gets a lot of attention. I'm eating my hair. She might be the kind of girl that just gets hit on a lot, and I feel like she turns a lot of people down, is what I'm seeing. The Hanged Man. I think she is single. Or if she's seeing people, it's not serious. Like, she might be, like, talking to people or casually dating or just being polite if people are trying to talk to her. But I don't think she's official with anyone. So, yeah. Make your move, Justin, or ask her, okay? Where did you visit? Oslo? I think it was Oslo. It was on the coast of Norway. At least I didn't fall. Oh yeah, the piano. The piano story is so embarrassing, you guys. I can't believe I told you guys that. It's just not something I would ever do sober. Thanks, Jake. Where are you? I'm in Portland. Too much tension in the US? Yes. Try not to wake her up. Pro shuffler, you have skills with your hand. I used to play a lot of like card games growing up, like camping. But anyways, I drop cards still all the time. That's a long way from Ohio. Yeah. Ouch. Sorry, Andy. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm just being honest. I'm like emotionally, I don't know. I'm not emotionally like stunted. I'm just preoccupied with other things. I'm just in a place in my life where I spend a lot of energy on romance and love in my 20s. And I don't know, in my 30s, I'm just focusing more on my career and my kids. Okay, let me go down. I'm not a gypsy. Oh my God. Okay, Tom, you're being a little dramatic. Why are you in here if you think I'm gonna curse you? And no, I wouldn't take on the karma of doing that. So you don't understand the law of karma. And two, not everyone who reads tarot is like some crazy witch, okay? This is not a Disney movie. Calm down. Tarot is a divination tool. It's like a candle. It's like a prayer thing. Like, it's just a tool that people use in spiritual connection. And for me, it just helps me channel. So it just keeps me focused because I'm ADHD. Would never wish any stranger bad energy, and I would never curse you because that would come back on my children. So don't get too like, no. Plus, you didn't do anything to me. I don't know what you're talking about, Tom. Kids are a priority, Kiki. That's right. Furry, what are you talking about? Thanks for the advice. We put her in the basement. What are you talking about, Furry Alpha? God don't want you doing witchcraft. It's not witchcraft, Michael. And I'm very close with Jesus, so don't tell me about my own beliefs. You can believe whatever you want to believe, and I'll believe whatever I believe. And if you don't like it, I don't know why you're here. It's a little weird. Jesus does love me. Jesus was also into esoteric stuff. So he was from a group of people called the Druze. It's a DNA connection they pulled off of the shroud of Jesus, which is a cloth they put on him in the tomb. And they were able to pull some of his DNA to his maternal side, to Mary. And she's connected to a group of people that's like very small. And they believe in esoteric interpretation of the Bible and things like reincarnation. So the more you know, bro. Lucca, Jesus for life. Yes, you guys, I would willing to bet my life I'm closer to Jesus than any one of you in here. So don't come for me. Chris Berry, how's your career gonna go? Whoa. Okay, put in the work. Put in the work, put in the hours, plan your strategy, and you're gonna be fine. Eight of Pentacles is things working out, your diligence being rewarded, seeing fruits for your labor. You might have to take time out to kind of like see which direction you want to go, which opportunity you want to take, which development, that kind of thing. But as long as you put the effort in, you're gonna be fine, okay? You're welcome, Jewel. Marcel, who you talking to? You're the devil? You guys are so weird. Why do you even come here? Why are you here? Like, I wouldn't go into a church and start like pulling tarot cards. You know what I mean? I love Jesus. I just don't like religion or little Bible thumper haters. Like, why are you here? I'll be nice too. Okay. Did you like your reading, Jesse? You describe most people, and some of that didn't describe me. I have red hair. I don't know you have red hair. I prefer water more than trees. Okay, well, I was picking up on nature, but take it how you want to, bro. And yeah, you didn't pay for a reading, so it's just, you know, literally pulled like one card. Fat Jesus. Your name is Fat Jesus and you're calling me crazy? Bro. No. Anyway. The Pinteresty wannabe. Hi dear, can you let me know if my dream of going to UK for my undergrad degree will come true? Okay, hold on, the Pinteresty. Let's see. Two of Wands makes plans. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, you might get a grant or funding to do this. You might need to apply for assistance to do this. you might need to plan ahead, but you can make this happen, even if you have to save up for it, is what I'm seeing. But this is a yes. So put in your application, set money aside, apply for all the things, all the assistance that you can get in your area or that you qualify for, and I think you can do it. Big dog. Yep, I love Jesus. Sue me. I read tarot and I love Jesus. Oh my God, it's so controversial. But she kind of cute though. Oh my God, you guys. Anyways, I was in the church for 30 years. There's nothing you can tell me about God that I don't already know. So I'm not some dumb bitch that doesn't know what she's talking about. And I'm probably older than most of you. Can you do mine next? Okay, I answered your question, Pinteresty. Yes, just apply and save up money and figure out all the like details of what you need to make it happen. I look like Cher. Oh, thank you. And then you said I'm old, so you Kingo. Cher's hot, I think. I've been on 3 tarot channels. Can you give me a reading? What do you want to know, Chris? Something that relates to you. Why you little shit talkers want me to read for you? I will. Just because you asked, big dog, but okay. You're a Cancer. And then I'm going to get back to your other questions, Inara. And then I'll do your question, Chris, about your wife. Did you recently go through something kind of shitty? Or do you come from like a troubled background? Like either grief or poverty or just like toxicity. Maybe you don't get along with your family, or there was some kind of weird dynamic there. Maybe you guys just don't talk about things that are painful. It's like kind of where you like shove things under the rug kind of thing. Maybe this is a personal thing where you just don't like talking about things that bother you or things that you've been through because it makes you feel vulnerable. This might have been like someone that broke your heart, someone that was close to you that died, someone that betrayed you. Sometimes this can even be like past life stuff. Like we can bring wounds from our past life into this life that we need to heal. So it's like if you have like these like natural triggers and you don't even know where they come from, sometimes that can be it too. When you're out of your element, you feel like you're drowning. When you don't feel in control, it's overwhelming to you. Maybe you like keeping things surface because the deeper conversations freak you out a little bit. They make you uncomfortable. That's fine. But that's what I'm seeing. And you might be healing some kind of wound. Neglect, betrayal, or grief. Like you feel like you can't rely on people or something. Like your people always let you down in some kind of way. Or maybe you have to be like the strong one and you get tired of it. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, Chris, am I going to meet my future wife? And then I'll get back to Inara's questions. King of Pentacles is kind of like a husband energy, Chris. You might meet this person in like a library, at a seminar, at a school, university, somewhere you're like, maybe work even, with the King of Pentacles energy here. Like somewhere they can see you kind of shine. Like if you're a mentor, a speaker, a leader, or a manager, or you have a chance to kind of display some of your knowledge in some kind of group setting, is maybe where you're going to meet this person. Like they're going to connect on an intellectual level with you or respect your position and how hard you work. Seven of Wands. This person might be very different from you. They might be a yoga teacher, a spiritualist, more she's more in her feminine energy, and I feel like you reside heavily in your masculine, so you guys will be a good balance. So maybe try some like yoga classes or exercise classes you don't normally go to. Maybe like go on a retreat, any kind of intellectual, educational setting that interests you. Stuff that interests you naturally would be a good place to meet her, or just maybe is it where you're going to. This could also be martial arts or combat or any kind of exercise or education is what I'm seeing. This could be like a free webinar thing or an in-person seminar or something like that. Or if you have to speak, if you're like a teacher, you even have to like educate within your company or something like that. Like it might be that like a work event or something. This could be even like a financial event if you're into like crypto and like finance stuff, or potentially the gym or exercise is what I'm seeing. Good morning. Oh, good night over here. I guess it is the morning time. What's up? I've been Benny. Is that how you say it? Hi from America. Okay, and Nara, let me ask, are you gonna reunite with your friend? Yes, I feel like you should reach out, maybe make the first move. I feel like this person wants to reunite with you as well. Maybe you guys need to exchange apologies. Maybe you need to talk things out. Maybe you need to like offer like some kind of gesture of like kindness to them or explain things. Page of Pentacles is like, can be new beginnings or a potential of growth. So I'm seeing this as like, yes, there's potential here to reconnect with them if you want to. And then you wanted to see if you're going to connect with someone in January. 3 of Wands, make it happen. Go around where this person's at, reach out to them, pick up some of their hobbies that they enjoy so you can bump into them, maybe invite them to like an event or some of you guys like mutual acquaintances or friends if you know any mutuals. You might have to like plan this out, and not like in a manipulative, sneaky kind of way, but just practically like, okay, where could I bump into them, or where might I see them, or what's something they might like to do if I invite them, something like that. Like, put your thinking cap on, and I feel like you could make this happen. All right, you guys. Y'all tried to roast me, some of you. It's very rude, but I'm used to it. I don't know what skibbity means. I'm scared. Is that a Gen Z term? Strange Taha, what does skibbity mean? It sounds dirty. What does that mean? Okay, does anyone have any last minute questions before I get off? Like, y'all don't believe I know the Bible. Ezekiel 19:2. Your mother is a lioness among lions. Like, I can go toe to toe with all y'all, so don't try to tell me about my own beliefs, my own God, and my Jesus, okay? Jesus was literally like my first love, so there's nothing you can tell me about him, all right? And he would never talk like this to someone like me, so y'all obviously don't know him. Search it up. Well, I can't. You guys are on my phone. Rule number 34. I don't know what that means. Is it a song? It sounds dirty. Regard not them that have familiar spirits. I'm not a wizard, and I'm not possessed. And there's also, like, who is it? Daniel? There's people in the Bible that channel things, have dreams, have visions. It's all just like how you label it, in my opinion. So Some people label things as demonic. I don't label them that way. I don't talk to demons unless I'm like telling them to go away. Because if you work in spirituality at all, or the spiritual realm, or spiritual warfare, you will encounter dark forces too. I definitely know the difference and know how to handle them. So anyway, yep. Familiar spirits is another term for demons. So I don't channel demons. I don't fuck with them like that. I offer them like help if they need like help passing along their energy, and I just get them out of mine. Holy Spirit wrote the scripture. There's lots of scripture, honey. And yes, the Holy Spirit is like the feminine form of God, in my opinion. And yeah, I can speak in tongues. I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. I was baptized. I was saved. Done all the things. So yeah, don't tell me about myself, okay? You sound really stupid. Anyways, bye guys. I think I'm gonna get off. Okay? Happy New Year. Bye haters.